I had a fun one. When phone was in my last job, is that I was out in the field, um, and it was an upstream company, so they go out there and actually hydraulically frack the ground, and so we do that by stages. And so I was actually an engineer there at the time, and so we have a lot of crewmen that work with me and under me. And one of the foremen decided that, I guess for whatever, I didn't know the guy or anything like that, he decided that sand bins were in the back because in hydraulic fracturing, they mix sand, chemicals, and water to push into the ground to propagate the cracks. So what happened was is that you put on the back of the sand bins that you put like a trigonometry equation, and he said, then I said, what is this? I looked and I said, because I was back there. And then as I walked back there seeing it, I guess he seen me. They have an intercom where we're all hooked up to. And he's like, black people can't do advanced math. And so I was like, what? So, I mean, it didn't hurt me or anything like that. To me, it was more comical. That's kind of what I hate to say expect, but it's kind of what you expect, got to feel, So I was like, instead of overreacting, I just went to go talk to the guy. I'm like, hey man, what compelled you to say something like that? I'm like, I've never said anything to you, or I mean, me mean to you anything like that. I said, what kind of compelled you to say that? And he was like, I was just playing, I wasn't completely serious or anything. Don't tell HR. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to tell HR, man. Yeah, but it kind of seems like maybe you're insecure, you know, about what I'm doing. Um, and he's just like, well, maybe that it was somebody else told HR on him. So, you know, he did. I don't know what happened to him. I think he went to work for another group within the company. Um, that's just one example. I mean, there was an example um, even here, where I went out into the field one time, and I'm not gonna say the guy's name or anything like that, but I went out there, and one guy said, "Oh wow, yeah, black guy here as your boss. What you gonna do now?" I'm like, looking like to say that in front of me, and in front of everybody. I was just like, this was here, and this was pretty recent when this happened. So I was like, wow. So I didn't. I talked to him. I was like, it's really not that serious. I don't know why you gotta say that and stuff like that. No, I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself. I was like, okay. So I go on forever in that area. So yeah, but those my mom always told me that for me in my position, who I am, you know, being a young African American male, that I'm gonna have to work twice as hard and make no mistakes to make it. So I'm well aware of that, and so I embrace it. I embrace being the villain. So it's fun. I enjoy it, and kind of propels me to do better. If I or people, minorities, underrepresented minorities, helped on the stuff, I would be mad all the time, and it would kind of di- discourage me from going about what I need to do. So I know it's there, and I'm not saying I'm disavowing it, but what I'm saying is that I deal with it differently. It was a saying by Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of Britain. He said it's the saying that he had said, never, 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 never give up. And I failed classes so many times. I've been broke so many times. Lived at my parents' house, and it was different for me because my mom had a business, a daycare business, and so she would have younger ladies around my age that were going to school around that time that would work for my mom, and they gave me the blues because I was living with my mom at home, broke, in school. And it was good for me. I didn't know at the time. But it was great for me because that helped really push me, put me in the overdrive on going to school. So I would tell kids is that regardless of the situation you was born in, you like the game of poker. It's how you play your hand, right? So you might be given a bad hand, but that hand might be somebody else's hand, depending on how you play it. So that's what I would say. Just never give up. Just keep striving. Keep fighting.